Today we're going to be talking about the BOM. BOM, Business Opportunity Meeting. There are so many things that you're going to be learning about the BOM, okay? But before, I wanted you to know before the BOM, during the BOM, and after the BOM. And the purpose of the BOM, okay? Why do we do these meetings, live meetings, every Tuesday and every Saturday? Why does your marketing director tells you, hey, you need to come every Tuesday and every Saturday? Why is he inviting you to come? Okay, the main reason is because you need to sell the dream to new associates. To new associates. The new people that come, you're new. These people, they need to be sold the dream again. Why are we doing this? We're doing this for our families. We're doing this for our future. We're doing this for our legacy. Okay, that's for the new associates. Number two, we need to sell the dream to all the associates. The people that have been around for a little bit, Somebody told me, Rodolfo, why do we do this meeting twice a week? Because all the associates, the existing associates, they also need to be sold the dream. And the third one, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to add a third one, okay? We need to sell the dream to the guests, to the people that have never heard about the story about PHP, the people that have never heard the source of success of you, your marketing director, yourself. The new people that never heard of it, they also need to hear. So with that being said, BOM, before the BOM, before, you need to prepare, okay? My suggestion to you is every time you come to the office, don't come by yourself. Bring somebody with you. Also, another thing before coming to the BOM, call all your associates. All your associates. Call Johnny. Johnny, you got started last week. Hey, Mary, you got started 2 months ago. We're going to be having this meeting on Tuesday, and you cannot miss it because the secret of our company, the secrets of our business is going to be given in that meeting. Make sure that you call everybody, and everybody call. By the way, when you call these people, call them with excitement. Prepare them. Also, another thing that we do before the BOM is something called the pregame. And pregame is if you ever wanted to run a company, if you ever wanted to run an office, you need to know what goes behind the scenes. And I tell everybody, everybody comes, let's just say the BOM, we're inviting the guests at 7. And I always tell people, everybody comes at 7, but leaders, they come at 6. Leader comes at 6:30. Leaders come because they not only want to be receiving, they also want to be helping. Before the BOM, talk to your marketing director and says, hey, call or text your marketing director and say, what can I do over here? How can I volunteer? What can I help over here? Maybe you can volunteer signing in. Maybe you can volunteer being one of the ushers. Maybe you can volunteer by being one of the catchers. Maybe you can volunteer with the music. And you do that, you learn all of that by going to the pregame. Okay, going to the pregame, you'll learn all of that. That is before the BOM. Now let's go during the BOM. You know what's the magic of the BOM? Here's the magic of the BOM, okay? How many of you guys would like to have a machine? What I mean by machine is no matter what's going on with you, you're getting results. You're getting results. And here's how the machine works, okay? During the BOM, there are going to be different classes or different things going on during the BOM. Number one, the BOM. And what is the BOM? It's the Business Opportunity Meeting. We're doing a presentation, a business opportunity meeting for people that have never heard about a company. And we're doing a presentation for the guest. And that is a priority out of everything. I was doing a meeting the other day, and I tell people, we're in a game. And depending how you answer this question, you're gonna understand this concept that I'm trying to tell you. You go to a game, you go to a baseball game, okay? And I ask the people, in a game, who are the most important? Who's the most important people in a game? You know who's the most important person in a game? The fans. Not the players, the fans. Meaning, in a BOM, everything that we do on a Tuesday and a Saturday, the priority number one is for the guests. Everything has to be tailored for the guest, for the little kid that comes. Imagine in a game, all I'm thinking is this. If I'm in a game, Michael Jordan says like this, you know what, I'm going to give my best today because there is a kid over there watching for the first time the game. And this kid over there is dreaming about one day wanting to be like Michael Jordan. So even Michael Jordan says, you know what, I'm going to play the game because somebody over here came to the stadium for the first time. Secondly, associates, you're the player. You're the Michael Jordan. You're the Stephen Curry. You're LeBron. You're Messi. You're Cristiano Ronaldo. You are the major player over there. Now, you are also going to be receiving a class. And you're going to be receiving different classes. There are going to be classes for advanced classes. There are going to be classes that are called orientations, ABCs. You're going to be receiving different classes. So different things going on. But the priority are the guests. So you're doing a meeting for the guests where they're going to be learning for the first time. And then the associates are going to be receiving training at a different level. There might be advanced classes. There might be orientation classes. There might be ABCs when people learn the ABCs about money. It's phenomenal classes that you're going to be receiving at the BOM every Tuesday and every Saturday, depending which office you use. Some offices do Wednesday, Saturday. Some offices do Tuesday and Saturdays. But my suggestion is don't miss.
You know, I once heard this saying that don't seek perfection, seek magic. And the system, the school system, the traditional ways of doing things, going to a classroom, checking in, going for a semester, being around the usual system of society. The difference between our environment at PHP, at the BOM, is that in that environment, it's magical. There's something special about having a diverse group of people from all walks of life that are synergizing in your office, and that's the magic of the BOM. When you walk in there, you can relate to multiple types of people that you say to yourself, you know what? If that person's doing it, maybe I can do it. If that person's doing it, if that single mom is doing it, I can do it. If this person who's a manager at this industry can do it, I can do it. That's the magic of the BOM. So you want to focus on having as many guests as possible every single week to the BOM environment to connect, to relate to people, to get inspired, to get trained on a weekly basis. So your goal is to not to miss any BOM, show up week after week, grow your business, and to ensure your success, make sure you have guests every single week.
Let's talk about the magic of the BOM. 99% of your business is going to be built on 2 days out of the week. Make it efficient. That's why they say a system saves yourself time, energy, and money. That is the magic of the BOM. It's a mixture of emotion, of competition, of challenge. It has leadership development. It has leveraging. You can improve your skill sets all in the course of 2 days. So make the most out of it. I remember the first time I went to the BOM, I said, what is this magic machine that's going on here? I can bring myself and I can learn skills, but at the same time, I can also bring people who are interested in the business, but I never had to do all the work by myself. That's the magic of the BOM. The first thing you do when you walk in, you see and hear and feel the energy, a lot of excited people that are coming here to get their dreams a reality, and they're all just like me and you feel a little bit normal. Then you say, man, I want to bring some of the people with me. And when you bring some of the people with you, you realize, wow, I don't have to present this information to them. I have the most skilled, most knowledgeable, most successful people that are going to deliver the message on my behalf. Meaning I can grow my business simply by bringing people to the BOM every week, twice a week.
I remember when I went to my first BOM, Business Opportunity Meeting, June 15th of 2005. We're sitting there and I'm saying, dude, I'm in. Yeah, yes, I want to learn about money. Yes, I want to learn about sales. Yes, I want to learn about the business. But what I really needed was I needed a mentor. I needed the right opportunity. And I needed a lot of development. And so I'm grateful that we have a system like BOM because it gives new agents an opportunity to expose the business to people, for them to see the bigness, for them to see the opportunity, for them to hear it from somebody who's had a lot of success that has that credibility. So if you really want to grow fast in the business and you want to match up to catch up, what you do is you invite a lot of people to the BOM. You put them in front of the presenter, you put them in front of the system, and that system helps you build the business. And if you don't have the muscle of attending BOM, you won't make it through our business. BOM became my gas station. I would literally go in there empty, pop, 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 pop. I'm barely making it to BOM. It's going to be my last meeting I ever go to. And I leave that place fired up, like, man, we're going to recruit the world. We're going to build a business. This is going to work. And I would leave inspired. I would leave encouraged. And in that meeting, that's where I got to reframe my mind. I needed accountability. I needed a lot of discipline. I got that at the BOM. It's Sunday, I'm home, I'm sick with my dad. I'm sick at home and I'm hanging out with my dad. And we're watching a football game. And I get a call from Pat. I say, hey Pat, how you doing? And he says, Bilal, how you doing? I said, I'm not doing too good, just a little sick, but we're getting better, watching a game with my dad. Is everything okay? Do you need anything? And he says, hey, well, feel better. You just made $600 while you're at home getting better. If that's not an awesome business, I don't know what to tell you, man. See, that was the first day. I'm sitting there, I hang up the phone with Pat, and I said, I made $600 not having to be present today. It was the first time in my life I had ever made money without having to be present to earn that money because of what we did at BOM. Because we invited a guest, somebody else did the presentation, I didn't know how to do it. I was new in the business. Because that guest got started, somebody else did the RI, recruiting interview. That person then, after they got started in the RI, they did a fast start. And part of that fast start is developing a top 25 and making calls with somebody else. I didn't do it because I didn't know how to make calls and I wasn't a certified field trainer yet. And then they went in the field. Somebody else took them in the field and helped the family. And because I was licensed at my contract level, I generated that split or override. And I'll challenge you with these two last things that I'll say. One, and this was told to me by a seven-figure earner in the business, two things. One, never quit. And two, never miss a meeting. Because that one meeting could have been the breakthrough that you needed for your whole life. Your whole life. Your family's whole life. Your kids' whole life to change because of one meeting. And that's the power of BOM. We look forward to seeing you at the next BOM.